What is this? This is posted by Fi or Puppies on Twitter, writing, "There's no effing way, dude." And here they're trying to get a commission from somebody, and the commission is 10,001 graffiti pair type. So if this is the Korean one, this is about 8 USD, 7 to 8 USD. And then the artist responds, "First of all, thank you for your application. The skin color of the character called Fee is too difficult for me to draw. So I think it would cost an additional fee. Is that okay? I think it'll cost an additional fee of 3,000 P." And AN adds 3,000 P fee, hell nah. And Fee says 3,000 P isn't even a lot, but why would I pay extra just to look like I haven't touched Vaseline in years? That's crazy. Guys, it's crazy though. Imagine charging extra for drawing dark skinned characters. That is racist, bro. Come on, deadass. Why do some of these artists make it seem like drawing dark-skinned characters is like drawing mechas, okay? Like a lot of artists have like hard nose, and mechas and furries are typically like the line, you know? Because it is just a whole different skill set to draw mecha. It's a whole different skill set to draw furry. Of course, I understand that you're gonna have those hard boundaries because you just can't do it right. It's just not your skill set. Come on! If you are somebody that draws people and you can't draw dark-skinned characters and you have to resort to charging extra for it, you're playing with me right now. That is racist. Again, this is a discussion that we've talked about earlier, right? But there is a nuanced conversation about should artists be able to draw dark-skinned characters and POC features, as in afros, 4C hair, 3A hair, like much curlier hair textures, dark skin, wider flat noses. Everybody's gonna have their opinion on it. People want to draw what they want to draw. A lot of people want to draw people that look like them. You know, like I do draw a lot of people with colorful hair because I love colored hair and I've been dyeing my hair since forever. I just like to draw people that look like me, okay? I get that. But I really do have to implore to ask you, hey, why do you not know how to draw black people? And why do you not know how to draw dark skin? Just why? And truly ask yourself, hey, why don't you know this? You know, because the biggest thing is that if you don't know how to draw it, that means you don't draw it often or ever. So why do you just not draw black people? Why do you not draw POC? A lot of people are afraid of drawing POC characters because they're afraid of fucking it up and accidentally being racist by being like, oh, you know, if I mess up the skin or the face or whatever, I'm gonna get canceled. If I draw the skin too light, I'm gonna get canceled. Da da da. But I can't speak for black people, obviously. But I would think that, hey, if people think you're good intentioned and you're trying to learn, that, you know, they could see the good intention. Again, I don't know. I don't know how black people feel about people trying to learn how to draw darker skin tones. I would truly implore you just to practice. Practice drawing darker skin tones, you know? Can't hurt you. Right? Practice drawing different hair textures. You might fuck it up a little bit. It's fine. It's for learning. You will learn to be better. And then when people give you valid critique and teach you how to be better, then you can, you know, take the critique with stride, understand that you are not the champion of this information, right? Because you're not black. So therefore just listen to them and learn to draw better. Yay. You know, I mean, I personally don't really have this issue. I draw a lot of black people because I think black people are really pretty, but I would just ask why you don't draw a lot of dark skinned characters. But to charge extra is just crazy because like it's no extra work for you to draw dark skin tones, you know? I could maybe understand if somebody is asking you to draw like bohemian braids on them. That is actually a fair amount of work, okay? But it's legitimately the same amount of work to color the skin. You just pick different colors. I could understand maybe the bohemian braids we're starting to tread a line a little bit because that's complex. It's a lot of effort to draw that. You'll still look hella pretty, but maybe if we're making this argument, but skin tone, it's literally zero extra work for you. So that's my thoughts at the end of the day. I just think it's wild. I think it's not fair to be asking this. What are your thoughts though? Where do you think the line is drawn? Right? Think it's fair? Do you think it's not fair to ask this? I have my opinions. You can have your opinions. At the end of the day, everyone has their own opinions. But yeah, you know, like if a white person were to ask you, hey, can you draw me with like a lot of braids and with like a braided flower on the side of my head? Okay, would you have charged them extra? If the answer is no, don't do it to black people. The whole point is to like go further and be a better person. And we all have a starting ground that we start at. And it's okay if your starting ground is a little bit further back than maybe other people, because that's just a result of your environment, right? Your environment shapes you. But once you get older, then you shape yourself. Your active choice to not consume other cultural foods, your active choice to only consume media of people that are of your race, your active choice to not educate yourself and listen to voices of other people, of black people, POC people, etc. Those are active choices that you make to then stay in your little ideology. We have more art theft, and this is involving customizable VTuber models. So this is posted on Twitter by Chisa, who is a live 2D artist who goes by the Twitter handle Little Mune. 2 days ago, I was so excited to work on this customizable VTuber model, but now I don't even know if I should continue working on it. So what happened between now and 2 days ago? I found out my first customizable VTuber model was being distributed for free. I've been exhausting my time filing DMCA claims to get links taken down and accounts banned. Filing DMCA to Google to get these sites removed off their search engines, as these websites not only steal my work, but the work of other VTuber artists to distribute them illegally. Not to mention filing DMCA with website hosts to attempt to get these websites taken down permanently. It's been tiring, and my brain is still running off of adrenaline and frustration. I and other artists work days and months on end on these projects, only for a bad few to reap the benefits of our work to diminish its value. I want to end on a positive note and add that I'm very thankful to Google and the other website hosts that took quick action in regards to this matter. I am also extremely thankful to those of you who have supported my work and know in no way is this directed towards you. I just feel a little defeated at the moment and need to rant. And attached with a little video of Chisa's VTuber model, and it is so cute. It looks to be a fully customizable VTuber model with all of these different hair attachments, etc. that you can add to your model, which is so cute. A lot of people might have been like, oh, was this about the Suika model that's extremely popular? This actually also happened to the Suika model, where people took the model, I guess bought it, and then tried reselling it to make money or just gave it away straight for free. And that is the worst part. Look, I feel like it's just a level of entitlement that people have where it's like, oh, like here is this thing that I can download because it's digital and resell it. And then they just have no care or respect for the artist, so they just do it. Guys, VTuber models are not like little movies you go pirate, okay? If you go pirate a movie, whatever, I'm gonna look the other way. Movies are big companies, okay? Whatever. You downloading a little customizable VTuber model that an artist spent months, if not years, making, and you're gonna go try to resell it and flip it for profit, just shows me that you're an absolute piece of crap of a person. Come on, man. Truly, you are fighting the wrong battles here. And here's what some commenters had to say. Try again says, Chisa, that's so frustrating and disheartening. I still have some sites stealing my work that refuse to take it down and ghosted, so I'm really glad you could get action. Don't let bad actors stop you from creating something truly special. And Chisa says, that's so scummy of them. I'm sorry they did that. And thank you, I really appreciate your kind words. Kia Kuromi VT says, Branded Scan is a cheap-ish takedown site you pay like $40 a month and it removes any links associated with your name. You can also add links to it that people are using to leak your art. I use it for my adult work as it gets leaked often. It's not a super fast way and there are more expensive and faster takedown sites, but it runs in the background and picks up on stuff so you kind of stay stress-free about it. I am so sorry this is happening to you. Your art is worth paying for. And Chisa says, this is so useful. Thank you so much, Kia Kuromi. I'll definitely look into this. And then Recon Draw says, that was really unfortunate. How do you know that it's leaked, by the way? I want to take action for the future too. And Chisa says, somebody informed me about how they acquired my model when they were seeking assistance with it. Most websites and service providers will take down content if you file a valid DMCA. You can get copyrighted content removed off Google search engine by filing a DMCA with Google. It took them under 24 hours to do this for my request. If the file is uploaded onto a media sharing website, you can file a DMCA with them and they will likely remove the link and ban the account. You can also use whois.com to find the server provider of the website by pasting the website link, and then directly contacting the service provider and filing a DMCA to get the website taken down. Recon says, thank you, and I'll keep that in check. Also, it's fortunate and unfortunate at the same time that the one pirating your content was the one seeking advice to you. And Chisa says, lol, yes, that part was really strange for me. That is weird. Imagine stealing and pirating somebody's model and then you're like, crap, I need some help, and you have to contact the person you stole from. But also the other aspect too is like some people could have gotten the model and just not known that it was pirated and they thought it was a legitimate site because they just didn't know who Chisa was. Here we have Clover Bunny VT stating, you are so welcome that I reported the site to you. When I got the model, I was confused why it wasn't letting me customize the model on PC, but it only worked on phone. I'm glad you got the site taken down, and I hope you keep making amazing models. So again, my coverage of this, the whole point is not to send hate to the parties involved. There is a chance that the people who have maybe gotten it from the sussful site literally didn't know. Just send love to Chisa because it absolutely sucks. It's happening with both Chisa and Suika, and I'm sure anybody else who comes out with a custom model that people can just download, right? People are gonna get mad, and they're gonna try to go and flip it for profit, and they're gonna do stuff like this. The biggest thing is I always recommend, hey, try to seek out the original artist, etc. Sometimes the thieves try to like hide it, but seek out the original artist to see where they are linking it to and then get it from the link that they've provided you instead of some like third party. But yeah, absolutely love Tachisa for this. And again, the whole charging money for darker skin tones thing, that's crazy. That's wild. Imagine doing that. Couldn't be me. Anyways, we'd love to hear your thoughts down below regarding both scenarios. If you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Coffee. I do have free resources for streamers, content creators over there, and I also have an Etsy with digital goods. And I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos.